I saw Romeo and no, that's not right. I saw Fire Girl and Water. I saw Pixar's Elemental. Hi, thank you for tuning into the Tom Patelson Show. Yeah, I saw Disney Pixar's Elemental. This is going to be a quick review, and I don't think I need to say spoiler alerts because I won't give away any specific plot points or tell you how it ends or because you know how it ends. It's a Pixar movie, you already know how it ends. The voice talent and the animation are spectacular. It's a really wonderful movie to watch, a lot of brilliant imagery and a lot of bright colors and things. It's dazzling to the eyes, wonderful. The story is what you expect. There's no real new ground being broken here. It's an old telling of a familiar tale, and it's pretty clever. We live in an elemental world where the characters are pure elements. There are cloud people, or air people I should say, that look like clouds. There are water people, and then there are earth people who look like dirt until they grow into trees, or they're trying to be little dirt people who eventually will sprout flowers. It's all very cute. But from a faraway land, speaking a different language and a different dialect, are the fire people, who are allowed to live in Elemental City, but they are looked down upon and they are discriminated against from their little society. So the fire people set up shop in their own area of town where they can only hang out with the fire people. This is an old story. This is a retelling of Romeo and Juliet, including family duty and the magic of love to conquer all obstacles, and Pixar's unique ability to really tug on the heartstrings and give us some tear-jerker moments, and asking the question, can we live in harmony despite all the differences between us, which seem at the time insurmountable? Yes, we can. So, this movie is for kids. And the reason I say it's for kids, because as adults, we've been beaten over the head with this same storyline over and over and over our entire lives. And it's a really good creative way that they're saying the same thing. We continue to say these same things because none of the ideas are sticking. That it doesn't matter where you come from, it doesn't matter who your parents are, it doesn't matter what you look like. Elemental adds your essence of being. Doesn't matter who or what you are at all, that love is still love. Romeo and Juliet by Bill Shakespeare was written in the year 1597. That is over 426 years ago. And we still tell the same story because we still fight over the same stupid, silly things. Bravo, Pixar and Disney, for finding yet one more way to tell it. If we can get to the kids while they're young, they'll be better equipped to handle these stupid ideas taught to them by their parents and their grandparents, us. All of these issues we cling to can be eliminated in a single generation if the kids do what kids normally do, which is ask questions and get them to say things like, "It's always been this way?" That's not an acceptable answer. "Because I said so?" Also, unacceptable answer. Because our dead ancestors did things a certain way, so we have to do things a certain way, makes zero sense and it doesn't allow for change of any kind. We need change. We really need change. Deep dive over. I'll get off my soapbox now. Time for a shout out. This one comes from my top 10 solo action movies with Trip Bickell. And my friend Crisald, Randy, we'll call him Randy, says, movies I'm surprised didn't make anyone's list. Any James Bond? For argument's sake, I'd go for The Spy Who Loved Me. Liam Neeson has a particular set of skills in Taken, and for One vs. Many, this one says it right in the opening credits, Bruce Campbell versus the Army of Darkness. Great list, guys. Keep it up. I'm enjoying these. James Bond. Yeah, I could have included some James Bond. And for me, it's For Your Eyes Only. I love Roger Moore. I love that he adds the comedy aspect to it, but The Spy Who Loved Me. We always talk about the Aston Martin DB5, which is in Goldfinger, and then makes its return as being the classic Bond automobile. But holy cow, The Spy Who Loved Me, the Lotus, the submarine Lotus, how is that not in every conversation? It should be, I bet it is, but my goodness, that's a great scene, and I love Roger Moore. He's spectacular. James Bond fights the villains in the same way Indiana Jones does. He runs away from them and then cleverly gets them to self-destruct while he's being chased, or he's chasing them and does the very same. He's slick and sly, and James Bond finds out he's not just beating people up like Bruce Lee does one after the other. But yeah, I can see that James Bond Taken was on my list at about number 13 or 14. It didn't make the top 10. It's good stuff, not to mention Liam Neeson as an action hero was kind of unlikely. So I like that a lot. And as far as the Army of Darkness goes, or what is it? God, I can't even talk today. Evil Dead. Evil Dead 3. It's never called Evil Dead 3. It's called Army of Darkness. I love that movie, but I'm not putting that up there. He's a spectacular action hero and a great comedy horror legend, but I'm not putting Army of Darkness on my list. But thanks, Randy. Thanks. That'll do it for my little review of Pixar's Elemental. I liked it. Go see it. It's exactly what you think it's going to be, and they do it really well. I started thinking about analogies about this. We always compare things to food, and we say, well, is it steak and lobster? No, it is not. Is it peanut butter and jelly? Yes, it is. It is perfectly made peanut butter and jelly, and it's exactly what you want when you want it. Let's not diss the PB&J, okay? Those movies are just as good as the big fancy movies. They have a lot to say. But yeah, thumbs up. Go ahead and go see it. Like and subscribe if you like this content, and hit that notification bell so you know when my stuff drops. It drops on Sunday. We'll get together and talk about the stuff we love. Till I see you next time. Peace, love, live long, and prosper. And I mean it.